Jason here from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, coming at you with a brand new Unbox with Me video today. We're going to unbox some toys. We're going to unbox our feelings. We're going to talk about life, everything in between. Not hockey, Jimmy. We're not talking about hockey today. It's too serious right now. Anyway, it is Saturday, April 12th. Kicking it through April now. We just had our Saturday morning cartoons. We had a bowl of cereal. Cartoons were great. Now it's time to get on the YouTube and unbox some toys. Play with some toys today. Pretty excited about it. I know I am. I know you are too. Toys are awesome. Before we get going, you know the drill. Got to tell you about enlistinthecore.com. You can be part of the Core if you want to. The Cracktastic organization of retro plastic specialists. That's you guys. But you go to enlistinthecore.com. It's right up there. It's our Patreon page. It helps out the show. It helps support the show. There's different tiers you can choose from. You get a lot of perks like bonus episodes, exclusive bonus episodes. And I'm telling you, you got to watch this last one, because it's some crazy shit happened with that one. Anyway, episode 5, bonus episode 5. You get shout outs on the show. You get early access to videos. You get to be in an exclusive chat with Elge and I and the other Core members, which is a lot of fun too. Just talking toys all day. And that's all at enlistinthecore.com. It'd be really cool. Or if you're more of a YouTube person, same perks, same tiers. Just click that join button down below. You see that. Become a channel member. Be a Core member. We need to get some more Core members. That'll be cool. Yeah. And tell a friend. We're live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. This last episode was about abandonment issues. The podcast was on Monday. We talked about those toy lines that just ran their course. You know, you start something and then you got to stop for whatever reason. We talk about those reasons too, whether it's just aging out, financial, room, all that. We talk about, and then we talk about the toy lines that we've all stopped collecting over the years. It's a good discussion. That's on our channel too. But this coming Monday, it's going to be awesome. Guaranteed. We're going to be talking about alligator toys. I know. There's a lot more than you think. And tune in Monday. We're going to have a lot to show. So it's pretty cool. And talk about alligators and crocodiles. We're not going to do one of each. It's just, you know, those little lizards with teeth. Monday. And then how's your weekend going? Let me know in the chat. What's going on? What's shaking? Where's the party at? I know there's a lot of things going on. I know up in Mason City, Scott Reebsman and Brian, they're doing a special screening up there at this new series they're doing up there. Pretty excited for them. Down in Burlington, they're showing a double feature tonight. Cemetery Man, holy crap. Excited for that and for them. I know there's a big Transformers convention up in Wisconsin called DairyCon. And tonight I'm excited. We're going to go see my daughter's play. It's playing all weekend, and she is a guard, a security type guard. I'm excited. She's got lines. Pretty pumped. Great question, Michael. We got Michael Andrews over in the chat. Says, did anyone decide to get back into an abandoned collection after talking about it? Guilty of that. I'm telling you, as I think of examples, there's nothing more enabling than just talking about something. Because then you stir up that love, that nostalgia. You remember why you collected it in the first place, and maybe kick your butt for like, why did I quit that? That was awesome. What one are you guilty of there, Michael? I mean, for me, I kind of talked about it on the show about Funko Pops. I haven't, when this podcast started, it all stopped 100% for years, 4 or 5 years now. Only recently have I picked up a couple. Hey, Bucky O'Hara, that's cool. What a cool toy line that is. Never got, I mean, I love looking at them and checking them out. I don't have one. Never had them as a kid, but it's definitely a fun toy line. Really fun characters, sure. Well, I'm glad you're back. One that I hope to pick back up is Mask coming back out on Loyal Subjects. I loved Mask when I was a kid, had them a lot, and they just got so dang expensive. So as an adult collector, as I do the Transformer, I'm like, there just isn't much room left. For the expense that is Mask. But I love, the greatest theme song of all toy cartoon history. Anyway, they're coming back out soon. Now I'm already debating it because I haven't heard legit pricing yet on those 4 figures. I thought I read they're 25, 50, 75, and 100 for the 4 different ones as per size, whatever. I hope that's not true. I mean, the Rhino, the big semi, maybe he is worth 100. I don't know, but it's going to take some thinking. Not sure. Mighty Max, hell yes, Mighty Max is cool. Again, never had them as a kid. I love seeing them now. I watched this other channel, Ed's Retro Geek Out, and that dude has just got it bad for the Mighty Max. That's where I probably learned the most about them. Just watching his channel. He's a cool dude. Ed's Retro Geek Out, shout out. But I bet they're cool. I'm starting to see them more at stores, and what a tough line because it's got so many of them little pieces in there. Jimmy says 10 robots, couple I would like to get. Heck yeah, Jimmy's got such an incredible 10 robot collection. I didn't know it was a thing. I got my little memento Jimmy here on my desk with me. This is just one he left behind when he moved away. Anyway, his 10 robot, there's some of the most beautiful things, and I just don't understand why they're so expensive. Aren't there Mask Transformer crossovers coming, or did you imagine that? I think you dreamt it. I don't remember hearing that. I have also dreamt that, daydreaming many a times, because it makes so much sense, especially since Hasbro owned the license. So anyway, I don't remember seeing anything about that. I mean, you might be right. You're out there as much as me, but that would be amazing. No, Jimmy, not Mask, as in Jim Carrey, although I think they had a couple figures, but yeah, but the new Loyal Subjects ones look legit great. The side by sides, they literally look the same scale and yet improved, whether it's the design, the molding, the detail, I don't know. They look good. And then it's Loyal Subjects, so you're like, I don't know. Oh, somebody stop him. That's good. Yeah. That's what I know. Yeah, those were the main ones we talked about. I mean, Elgin had some really good ones, like the little super tiny cars. He used to collect the crap out of those. Doesn't really anymore. I mean, it all spawned from his baseball card collection. He talked about collecting baseball cards as a kid. It really ingrained in him the collecting mentality. And I know jocks and nerds don't usually, but that dude's knowledge of sports and baseball is crazy. So it all came from, but he 100%, he got some cards the other day, opened them up, and it was just like nothing, didn't feel a thing. And he's like, I'm not doing that anymore. But it's also sad, but it's also cool that you got to do it. Mask, not Max, Mask, M-A-S-K, Mobile Armored Strike Command with a K. I have one, and it's one that they're reissuing, the little green motorcycle dude. Condor, I believe. Michael says, I recently got obsessed with the TF of the car from Ferris Bueller turning into a bot that looks like Cameron. That is brilliant. I'm not saying there's nothing left for crossovers, because there still are. Still some coming out soon, but that is great. How would they? How do you get the licensing to get Ferris Bueller or Cameron's likeness? Ooh, well, I guess it wouldn't be, but how cool! How cool! Just like they made that Jurassic Park Jeep with the canister, kind of look like Newman. Anyway, heck yeah, Jimmy, we're boys. I'm sure girls did it too, but I think you had to put cards in your spokes. Had to. It's a must. Definitely, because it sounded so cool, right? Oh, definitely. I don't remember cards. I remember having cards. I had more of like, I got those Fangoria cards fairly later in life, not young by any means. And I was a baseball kid too. I just never did. But yeah, it was a good talk. That was last week's episode. Check it out where you get your podcasts or watch the video. I definitely love that. Over on YouTube. It's in the playlists and things. Of course you did, Jimmy. Kiss cards. I wish I liked Kiss more. Just never did. Never did it for me. And it doesn't make sense because of the horror part of my life. And I know friends of mine hear that and they're going to divorce me probably, but just never got into Kiss super big. I don't know. What? They suck. No, Jimmy, they're all right. They're all right. Look at that. Oh, that's okay. And then, yeah, this week we're going to be talking about alligators and crocodiles, lizards with teeth. It's going to be great. Tune in Monday. All right, let's open some toys. I don't think I said it. If you want to join me, you certainly can. If you have a toy you need to unbox, just send me a message. I'll send you a link. You can be right here. We'll do it together. And I'm waiting on one still, Michael. I'm going to go to Walmart after this to look for that little guy instead of waiting on the pre-order because I want that so bad. Anyway, but today we're talking about a repaint, sort of. Well, it's a repaint, but it's also got some remold. Hell to the yeah. I just did a Thrill the Hunt video with some animated toy talk in there and figures I picked up. That'll be out in a week or so. I'm doing what without me? What am I doing? I'm just opening toys. That's all I'm doing. So this one is a Studio Series toy, Transformer Studio Series toy, and I've spoke about recently. I've yet to do any actual research yet to see. I mean, it's clearly what happened, but if anyone said why or why they did it. But in Studio Series, for 10 years now, I think there are over 120 releases that they're all numbered. And then they came out with the 86 Studio Series 86 line, which were all from the movie from 1986, the animated movie. So it was 86-1, 2, 3, and then a bunch of those. And then just with this new wave, this new line age of the primes, they just did away with it. And they did away with the diorama inside too, which is I only used maybe a few times in photos, but I don't know, cost saving for them, but the price didn't save us anything. Oh, well, I was thinking about it, going to Walmart, because there were a couple things I wanted to get, but you can't go to Walmart and not go to the toy section. Just thought, hey, I'll wait. I'll wait for you. That's fine. Just, Just got to dink around before the big concert tonight and Blues game. And so this one is from a gamer edition. I know Michael's talked before about the War for Cybertron, and it's a really cool game, and I still haven't checked it out. I don't play games. It's not for me, but I ended up starting this line, and I just kept going. Yes, if you're a haulathon, if you're near the Target, get your butts out there. Big sale this weekend. Today, last day, thanks. But yeah, sadly, we lost our Target 7 years ago, and our closest one is an hour and a half away. It sucks. So we always go to one when we're traveling because it's just, that Target air smells different, is what I'm told. And so this gamer edition is a new one. It's a repaint of Ratchet, because when there's a Ratchet, there's an Ironhide. Or if there's an Ironhide, there's going to be a Ratchet. Always is, par for the course. And that's fine. I'm glad. Those two are interchangeable. All the way back to 1984 when they were G1 figures, they were the same figure. One was white, one was red. So, yeah. Ironhide Gamer Edition Studio Series. So it doesn't say Gamer Edition anymore. That's fine, I guess. So they're just changing this line. So it just has the name of what it's from down here. It says War for Cybertron, maybe. There it goes. War for Cybertron Ironhide Studio Series. We'll look at them in the box. So there are a couple differences, and we'll get into that. I brought my Ratchet out so we can compare them too, but they're pretty much the same. Let's get a thumbnail like, what? I'm not that excited for this guy. I mean, I am, but you're like, This is dumb. Anyway, we got some art on this side. Just kind of the wraparound of this corner, which is cool. Got them in bot and alt mode. Pretty cool. On this side, we just get a close-up. Looking BA. That stands for badass. And there he is on the back. Cool little space Jeep, space van, space guy. I'm guessing these are up here in the corner photos-ish from the game. All the other War for Cybertron ones have had that, or Studio Series ones in this new design layout. Yeah, pretty cool. It's a nice shiny red. There's a few changes, maybe a new gun. And authentic. Okay. That's it. That's it. Let's open it. I like the not a huge box collector anymore, but and I appreciate this is a very square, rectangular edged box. Some lines would just be like so freaking oblong and contorted and weird and half on a bubble, and it's just like, you know what? I appreciate the simplicity of this very rectangular box. Oh, good to know. Michael Andrews says, Ironhide is very iconic to the game. Featured a lot in early imagery. That's cool. Get them out of here. Got your papers about to come out. This is just our instructions that we'll not use in case of emergency. And then that's really it. No more diorama. We just got a generic background. It's kind of there. A big old package of extras. Cool. That's it. Let's get them out of there. Wow. Excuse me. I don't think there's a button to stop that. Sorry, guys. Let's hope that's not one that turns into 10. Yikes, excuse me. Oh, their hand fell off. Oh, thank you. Bless me. Bless me. Oh, gosh dang. Get the knife back out. Okay, that's all that. Little plastic twisties everywhere. I'll always enjoy transforming knife. That's right. This is a custom. It's an exclusive. Not many people get. Anyway, I'll stop. Little things. I still love that it's coming in this Transformer tissue paper. Don't have to do it, but you do it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we got 3 things in there. We got all this brand new gun. That is wicked. I'm gonna guess somewhat screen accurate. No reference personally. God, it looks like it almost transforms a little. And then you've got these other 2 pieces. One is kind of the spear rocket missile projectile. That can also be the staff to this axe. Pretty cool. Ratchet got one too. Neat little detail in that orange part, which is really more red here, honestly. Gotta put his hand back on. And let me fold his bits down here real quick. Okay. Let's get gun in hand. Oh, yeah. So okay. So it's not an open hand, but that staff handle fits through the hole. So you just got to stab it through the hole there. Pretty cool. Let's get a good look here. Ironhide. So yes, this is a new head sculpt. Ratchet has more pointy ears on it. We'll see that. And we'll get this dang thing out of the way. And then this chest piece is different too, with the Autobot and those little 3 gray shiny spiky things that become the front of the vehicle here. That part's different, I noticed. But yeah, looking great. Got these little shoulder pads that kind of come off and fold down over. Otherwise you got great articulation all the way around, all the way up and out, and more some, and bicep. It's got everything. Wrist, gun fell off. Yep, it's got a waist. Boy, that's tight. I don't love that. Legs got everything all the way. Knees are almost 90, pretty close. It's got some ankle tilt. A little bit of a toe. That's nice. A little toe bend. That's cool. But yeah, space van. Pretty cool. Get these shoulder pads back down here. Okay. And so another difference I noticed is that's all that came with Ironhide here. Ratchet came with this blaster piece that was a gun. So instead of this gun, he came with this other gun that this spear piece could fit in as like a rocket, or it could be the axe too. So different gun, different head, different chest piece. Let me get Ratchet over here. Maybe get this axe out of the way there too. Gosh dang. Okay. So trying to hide my face. Well, just trying to get this dang thing to focus on. See how his head's different. Much. And his little chesticle part there's different compared to Ironhide's. Ratchet's more of a peace symbol, it seems. Could be construed. Yeah, Ironhide's face is way more like humanistic. That's neat. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool team. So stoked to have them. Always a cool pair to have. Looks like the wheels are the same. It's got a big old backpack, sure. The color of the sword of the axes are the same. The reds are pretty similar. Just a neat little yeah. Let's name him Cutor or Knife Slash. That's good. I'll try to remember that. Michael says, I'm fascinated that you didn't play the game, but are just digging the aesthetic. I guess to you, it's just a cool Cybertronian series. It really is to me, I guess. In my head, maybe I equate it to a little bit of the Bumblebee movie opening too. Like I know it's different, but it's just Cybertronian, modern Cybertronian stuff. Yeah, Jimmy Tobin, you gotta love it. Michael says he's way more of a Ratchet fan. Bit hard to beat that clean, svelte Ironhide. That's right. Yeah, always a nice pair. Always good seeing these two together. And yeah, we got Ironhide. He's a big boy. I always thought he was Optimus's right-hand man more than Bumblebee was or anything. Let's get his fist turned up there. And the fact that it was Peter Cullen's voice too, it's just fun listening to him talk to himself. Pretty cool, pretty cool. War for Cybertron, Ironhide. Well, that's what I know. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Be sure to stop by cracktasticplastic.com and listentocore.com. Hit that join button below. All of it really helps support the show. We'll look forward to seeing y'all on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We're going to talk Gators. I know. Of all toys, all toy Gators. Come be a part of that conversation. Until then, have a good rest of your weekend. It's great to hang out with you today. And until then, keep being awesome. Bye-bye, everybody.